Hey everybody, and welcome to this new course on meditation. My name is Joe. I'll be presenting this course to you. I've been practicing meditation for 20 years and I have a lot to offer you. And I'm making this course because I noticed that there's a lot of people on social media that are talking about anxiety, their depression, panic attacks, phobias, etc., etc. People have a lot of problems with their mind and emotions, and for someone such as myself who's been practicing meditation for 20 years, I feel like I could help a lot of people. I know a lot of people take pharmaceuticals and drink a lot and smoke a lot, and they're always trying to cover up their problems. So I'm making this course to help people who have anxiety, depression, phobias, anger issues, fear, worry, nervousness, like anything that has to do as far as like anything that's negative within inside of you, whether it's in your mind or your emotions. I'm going to make this course for you to help you out. And this course is all about meditation, but a lot of people I know have tried meditation before and they always end up having a lot of issues where they have their thoughts are racing too fast, or they just can't settle down. They have memories that pop up, thoughts that come out of nowhere. So it's really hard for people to meditate. And so this course is all about helping you with those obstacles because, like I said, I've been practicing meditation for 22 years, and it took me 5 years to discover how to get your mind to stop racing, and really what it all comes down to when it comes to healing your mind and helping your thoughts, helping your emotions, and eventually becoming like the master of your thoughts and emotions too, which we'll get to that point as well. But one of the biggest things that you need to do before you even start practicing meditation, you have to start learning how to cleanse your mind and cleanse your emotions. Because if you don't cleanse your mind and cleanse your emotions before you go to meditate, it's going to be kind of like, if I were to say, if you want to rearrange the furniture in your room, but your entire floor is dirty with clothes and guitars and whatever else is all on your room, right? So, or whatever your room is messy with, right? If you try to move around your furniture with a messy room, it's going to be really hard to rearrange everything. So you have to learn how to clean your room first and then move your furniture around. So that's what meditation, you need to cleanse your mind before you go into meditation. So meditation is the part of like moving your furniture, but first you need to learn how to cleanse your mind. So this course is all about cleansing your mind. We want to also reprogram your thoughts, because before you go into a deep meditative state, you're going to want to learn how to reprogram your mind so you're thinking more positive, you have more positive emotions. Because when you eventually get to the third stage of this course, where I teach you how to transcend, which is like the ultimate goal of meditation for anyone who's into meditation, they want to learn how to transcend into like this ultimate ocean of tranquility and peace and this enlightenment stage, or cosmic consciousness or Christ consciousness or whatever people want to call it. So this whole course is a step-by-step program for anyone who's looking to learn how to meditate. And even if you're not into meditation, like you're not into the yoga community type thing, or meditation in particular, like everyone can use these steps, because if you live in today's society, you probably have a lot of stress, you have a lot of hectic thoughts, and we all live in a hectic world. So even if you're not into meditation, I'm going to teach you the quickest way to get the best benefits of meditation, even if you're not into meditation. But if you're into meditation where you want to practice it every day, of course, I'll get you there as well. But for those who just want to get the quick fix, like how do I fix my mind? How do I fix my racing thoughts? This course is definitely for you as well. So I want to make everything as easy as possible. I'm going to take you through all these steps through my 22 years of practicing meditation, on like reduce it into like a 1 to 2 hour course, so that way it'll help you out. And the cool thing about this, like everything I teach you is not stuff that you need to do every day. For instance, in the cleansing techniques I'm going to show you, you can do that maybe twice a week, and each technique only takes like 20 minutes. So we're talking like an hour a week just to learn how to cleanse your mind. And you're going to get benefits from the very first time you try this technique that I'm going to show you. And this is like something I learned after practicing meditation for 5 years. I learned this technique, and for the first 5 years of practicing meditation, my thoughts were always racing. I would have emotions and they would come up, and like memories, and meditation was like the worst experience in the world. Like I would seriously sit there in meditation for an hour and just feel like I'm getting beat up by negative thoughts and emotions and memories and just whatever else I could have been thinking at the time. So it took me 5 years to learn that I had to cleanse my mind and cleanse my emotions before I go into a deeper meditative state. So The first part of this course is actually all about cleansing your mind, and you're gonna get benefits from the very first time you do this technique that I show you. And so this happened for me, where I seriously was like, my anxiety, panic. I had panic attacks too. I was having panic attacks. I'd have weird, like, fears of like losing a limb or getting in a car wreck, and I'd have all these neurotic fears that just were completely irrational. And so, but that was just like my state of mind when I was learning meditation. I know a lot of people have those type of fears too. Like, some people might have irrational fears as well of all different kinds of things, or even anxiety is the biggest thing right now. Anxiety and depression, but like I even had panic attacks where I would have panic attacks that would last like 10 minutes, but I would feel worn out and drained for like 3 days and have to sit in bed and lay in bed for 3 days just to get motivated and get my energy back. So anyways, back to this course. The way this whole course is programmed is going to be showing you how to cleanse your mind, cleanse your emotions. And like I said, the very first time you do this technique, you're gonna go from like 100 of anxiety all the way down to like maybe 5 or 10. I'm gonna take you all the way up here to down here. It's gonna be that effective. So you're gonna get benefits from the very first time you do the first exercise in this course. And so that's what I want to give to you, is like the best techniques, the fastest results, so that way you keep coming back and just master everything I have to tell you. And like everyone can do the cleansing technique. And this is, even if you've been to meditation, if you're practicing meditation for years or years and years, start at step 1, because this is where it all starts. Whether you're a newbie or you're advanced, start at step 1 and do not skip steps. Like, the cleansing part is the most important part of this whole program. And then secondly, after we do our cleansing, we're gonna get into reprogramming, because before you go into a deeper state of like transcendental meditation, of like what I call transcendental meditation. I don't do mantras. That's a completely different transcendental meditation, which is like brought on by Maharishi or whatever from the 60s. The Beatles used to do that kind of meditation. But transcendental meditation to me, or transcending a meditation, is when you actually are watching your body and you can watch your thoughts and you watch your emotions, and then you eventually kind of disidentify from everything. And it's like, once you go through all these steps I'm about to show you, you're gonna feel like everything disappears, like the entire world disappears, the outer world disappears, and your body disappears, your thoughts disappears, and it's like a complete mental and emotional vacation. So it's like, if you're in the state of mind where you have no thoughts and you have no emotions, and like the world doesn't even exist, like your memory of the world doesn't exist, all that exists is just your consciousness. And so in this state of mind, it's like deeper than sleep. It's like, it's sleep, but you're still aware. So it's like you get all this energy and benefits of taking your consciousness into this deeper level of like what is as next to sleeping as possible without losing consciousness. So if you like sleep, and we all do, right? So, but when you're sleeping, you're unconscious, but people love sleep even though they're completely unaware of it. So if you can take your awareness to that level of relaxation, when you come out of this state of this transcendental meditation, which I'm going to take you to, you're going to feel 1,000 times more energy than you've ever had from like having a good 8-hour sleep. This is like, 20 minutes. And I even have breathing exercises that'll give you boosting energy techniques as well. So, but anyways, I just kind of give you an overview of what this whole course is going to do for you. And there's also other sections where, I know if you have anxiety or panic attacks or whatever, I'm also going to include another section where I'm going to help balance you out a little bit more, so that way you don't fear about falling back into that state of mind or worries and anxiety, because like that's another whole section where I know a lot of people, once they start getting better, they kind of fear about going backwards and going back to where they once were. So I'm going to help you out with that too, as far as like balancing you out with some techniques that I've learned and have helped me out a lot. And so everything I'm going to show you in this course is stuff that I've been practicing like for the past 15, 17 years. Like, this stuff works. It's so good. And like I said, like the first 5 years of my meditation practice, it was completely hectic, and my thoughts were always racing. Everything was just like being thrown at me until I learned the techniques I'm going to show you in this like 1 or 2 hour course. So that way you're going to get all the benefits of my experience in 22 years, and you're going to get benefits right away from the very first time you do it. And I'm going to do my best to like explain everything clearly as possible. And I've had 5,000 students all over the world take my previous courses. So this is going to be a master class with all my courses basically put together. So it's going to take then even an advanced person can learn even from the beginning stuff that I'm going to show you. So I hope you like this course. Please follow through, go through the steps, and remember, don't skip. The whole course goes in order where you need to go. Do the cleansing first, then we're gonna do the balancing section where I balance you out a little more so that way you don't fear going back into a negative state. We're gonna do some reprogramming so your thoughts are more positive and you have a more positive outlook. And then we're gonna take you into a deeper transitional state where you're gonna go deeper and deeper into meditation. And so because you wanna have a more positive state of mind before you go into a deeper like meditative state. So your life is gonna be like improved in all areas. And so this is going to help you out. I really hope you like it. Just go through the course, take your time with it. The cleansing section, you can do just this cleansing technique for a couple weeks and then before you go on to anything else. So just take your time with it. I'll explain everything step by step. Don't skip steps. Just take your time with it and you're going to get benefits from day one. So don't be in a rush. So I'm going to help you out with this. This whole course, you know, you should be able to master within like 3 months, maybe 90 days. Like the cleansing section takes about a month. The reprogramming and then the transitional part will take another 3 to 6 weeks depending where you are. So I hope you like this course. Follow through with it, go through the instructions, and I'll be as clear as possible to give you the best benefits as soon as possible. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.